Slate. Damn, this table's so wobbly.
Yeah, the big wobbly table.
That's embarrassing.
No, it's good.
No, I'm sorry you showed up at my table's wobbly.
No, it adds a good cork value.
I should really get someone on that.
Yeah. Do you have a good table person?
I'm the table guy. I'm the guy for everything.
Oh.
Which is sometimes annoying. When you're I'm a handyman for work, and when you're that, it's
You have to do everything. You're inclined to do everything.
Well, yeah, but it's good for money. I like doing it for money, but then when like something of mine breaks, I don't want to fix it. I don't want to do work at home.
It's like a chef. Chefs never want to cook at home.
No, chefs want
to eat McDonald's.
Dude, that's crazy. The reason I said 4:15, I ate too much McDonald's and had to sit down and nap.
Really? What did you order?
Well, I went to Starbucks. Do I sound good on there? Sounds good? Yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2.
I was actually going to mention how amazing you sound.
A little hot. There we go. That's too hot right there. All right. A good mucus sound effects. I got, for Christmas, I got a McDonald's gift card and Starbucks gift cards. And so for lunch, I had two kind of delicious Starbucks. One, like just their bacon, egg, and cheese Gouda is pretty good.
Oh, you like those sandwiches they have?
Even though they're out of the freezer.
Yeah, not a fan of them.
Not a fan of the freezer.
Not a fan of the freezer and the sandwiches that come in it.
That one was pretty good. And then I had this new spicy falafel thing they have.
Whoa.
It's actually pretty
falafel?
good. Do you like falafel?
I do love falafel, but I wouldn't try Starbucks.
Why not?
I don't know. I don't trust anyone that works there.
Yeah, because they're 19.
I'm like, yeah, you have a nose gauge. I don't want you to handle my food, right? You can pour me a coffee. That's it. Yeah. That's all I'll let you do.
You have a nose gauge, and your eyelids are completely cut off. So you can't shut your eyes.
Yeah, I'll make you one of those. Yeah, egg sandwich for you. Yeah, for sure.
The driest eyes ever. Do you think if you couldn't blink, or do you think if you had your eyelids cut off, would your eyes? There'd be no lubrication.
No, not at all.
So would they like dry up like raisins?
I think so.
Have little eye raisins in there.
Oh, I can't even think about that. That's like a horror I can't comprehend.
It would be. I mean, I guess you're.
Try it for like 5 seconds.
I don't want to. Well,
brutal for 5 seconds.
It's brutal for. Well, that's because it's windy in here because I've got the wind turbine on. When I used to get too high, and my eyes get really red and feel dry, I would hold my eyes open until they started to cry themselves, and then blink them. And
wow, you'd self-cry.
I would self-cry.
You would self-cry. That's crazy.
I can't force myself to cry.
No, really.
No.
You can't. You couldn't do it in like acting.
No, and I got a BFA in acting.
Wow.
From college.
And you're like, I can do everything but not cry.
I can scream. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
I can yell pretty loud.
Mm-hmm.
What emotions? I can't. Fake laughing is kind of hard.
Really?
Yeah.
You think it's harder than crying or easier than crying?
I think it's the hardest thing someone can do.
Is laugh?
Yeah.
You don't just think of something funny?
No, I think of really terrifying things that it makes me.
Yeah, but that's usually funny. That's usually funny.
Is your Instagram Reels or TikTok algorithm? Is it people getting hurt?
In my Instagram, it would be so normal, and then they're like, okay, maybe he'll like a video of a guy exploding.
Yeah, because
let's see.
It's like it's so many car wrecks, and it's people getting hurt in such horrific. I don't think it's good to see that.
I don't think it's good to see that, but I don't think it's horrible. I mean, if you're going out of your way to maybe search it, maybe that's a problem.
I did. Sorry, there's weed smoke in this coffee.
Oh man.
When I was
classic.
Classic weed smoke in the coffee.
Classic prank. Yeah.
What's your favorite prank? What are your favorite kinds of pranks?
You're asking the prank man himself.
All right, guys, we got Captain Wright on the pod.
Here's a thumbnail.
That's the podcast. That's the episode title. You like that? Somehow, if I can figure, I can type. You know how they type out images with? Yeah, it's you doing that. That's sweet.
Oh, dude, pranks are so good. It's not one of my favorites, but this is what I did this at work the other day. I put a kick me sign on some girl.
That's classic.
Classic. We're bringing it way back.
That's like the first prank.
It might have been the first prank. I think it was like a caveman.
Yeah.
Like a piece of stone.
Yeah. Right.
Kick me.
Yeah.
And then nails it into a guy.
Yeah.
You put something on my back?
Ouch. Cavemen must have had such thick skin.
Yeah, probably.
And not emotionally. I bet emotionally.
Yeah, you could tweet whatever you wanted to caveman. They wouldn't give a fuck.
Wouldn't hurt their feelings.
Yeah.
They probably didn't have feelings.
No, they probably didn't. All they know is like hunt.
Yeah.
Fuck. Hunt fuck.
Do you think feelings evolved?
Probably. Yeah, I think feelings have evolved even recently.
Yeah.
People didn't feel the same in the 50s.
No way. But do you think consciousness was at the same level in the 50s as it is now, but we didn't have the emotions to comprehend what was going on.
I don't know if it's emotion. I think we just learned more about the human brain about
Yeah.
it. Because, in the 50s, like, I watched moving picture, then hit my wife.
Yeah.
And that's their whole life.
Yeah.
But now we're like, we need our life to mean something.
Yeah, because we're not going to war. We're not fighting. No,
Not
you
yet.
can't even.
Not yet. Fiji's been talking some shit.
Fiji?
I think we're about to invade Fiji.
Fiji's on the hit list.
Fiji's
There's a few people on the hit list. I think China's looking for a walloping for sure.
For sure. Yeah.
Russia, I don't care.
All 10 trillion of
They're
them.
having fun.
Russia is having fun right now.
And Taiwan is just getting picked on.
Russia's having a little too much fun. You see, they shot down a plane and then Putin just goes, sorry.
Yeah. Well,
He just said sorry.
so he did.
Sorry.
So did he take blame?
Yeah, he took blame
Okay.
and just said sorry.
It was an oopsie.
Yeah, there's no excuse. No, he's like, sorry.
You can't, did it. Well, you don't even, at that point, you don't even need to make an excuse if you're Russia.
That is true. That is completely true. Yeah, there's a lot of countries doing fun stuff. I think we got to poke North Korea some more.
I know, they
Freak
were
them
fun
out.
for a while.
They were fun. They're like, when you're on recess and there's a special ed kid that you'd like, not mess with horribly.
Pull
not
his
in a bad
pants down,
way.
pushes over,
Yeah.
pull his penis and balls behind him, tuck his legs, and forcefully make him walk like a girl.
Yeah, not quite like that, but maybe insinuate.
Put peanut butter on his balls.
Yeah.
Put him on a pig with a pin.
Yeah, and make me lick it. But it'd be, there's a special ed kid that, just like tell him that he got a math problem wrong that he got right,
Yeah.
and then he freaks out. That's kind of North Korea. You poke him and
Oh man, that's
freak the fuck out.
I think there is a certain level of autism with kids, especially where they don't understand they have autism yet.
Yeah.
Where you can't, they know they think they're right, but if
Mm-hmm.
you can like try to convince them they're wrong, and they'll get so horribly frustrated.
Yeah, that was our classic move. Not even with autistic kids, just like any weird kid. If they got like a questioner in class right, we'd say like, no, that's wrong.
Yeah.
It was right.
And the teacher was in on it.
No, the teacher was just like, okay,
whatever, guys.
I got 4 more hours until I can.
You're from Florida.
Yeah.
How did you go public school?
Yeah, Florida public school.
Is Florida public school good or bad?
It's great. They're like, okay, this is a gun. This is how you
Yeah.
use it. We're not going to need any math.
Yeah.
We don't need math today.
We're not going to need math where we're going.
Yeah. This is what a book looks like. Books do look like.
This is, first grade is what books look like.
Yeah.
Second grade is how you open the book.
Yeah, how you open the book.
And graduating high school is,
You read the title.
you read the title.
Like, oh, you did great. You passed.
And you're going to love life because you're going to read this entire book.
Yeah. One day, maybe. Hope.
One day. I don't know. You all might.
If you're a brainiac, you'll go read
if
the
you're a
book.
super smart
Goosebumps.
guy. It's R.L. Stein. I loved Goosebumps.
Goosebumps is awesome. It does rule.
Did you have school fairs?
Yeah, we had a couple. I mean, we had like, everyone had the Scholastic Book Fair. That was classic.
Yeah.
Just buying all the toys. Your parents give you money for books. You buy all the toys.
My parents wouldn't give me any. My parents, I didn't grow up poor by any means. Like my dad is HP.
H.P. Lovecraft.
Yeah, my dad's HP Lovecraft, but he wouldn't buy me anything. He was too busy writing. He couldn't even understand.
Yeah, I was too busy writing about squid monsters.
yeah.
Yeah.
But no, you know what? I was too afraid to ask for money.
Yeah. Well, also I didn't care, and I would just steal from the Scholastic Book Fair.
Yeah, because didn't they just keep it in one big room?
It was in the library.
Yeah. So I bet whoever invented, I wonder who the CEO of Scholastic Book Fair is.
Oh, John Scholastic.
Yeah, I bet he's rich as.
Yeah, he's
I bet
probably rich
so
as fuck.
rich.
He's like, hey, these they sold these one things I remember we all got. It was like a big stick with a finger at the end of it, and it was for reading. It was for,
I do remember that.
and we would just pick each other's noses.
Of course.
That's all we did was pick each other's noses.
Eventually, that's going up someone's ass.
Eventually, that was elementary school. It was before we learned that
Yeah.
asses are the funniest things.
So the teachers were probably putting it up each other's butts.
Yeah.
Because adults are fun.
Adults are so fun,
And kids are so
naive,
naive.
so naive, so sweet. I was so sweet.
I had this one. My favorite one I got was like a spy kit, and it had a whole bunch of things. But the one I specifically remember was it had this paper that you could eat, and it had invisible ink. You would write, and the invisible ink would go away. But then it had a light you would shine on the invisible ink, and you could read it.
Yeah.
And the paper was flavored. And then one day at recess, me and my friend just ate all the paper.
Ate all the paper. Yeah. How'd that make you feel? How'd you feel?
I don't know. The paper, it wasn't very good.
Yeah.
It was more kind of for the novelty.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, you can't eat this paper.
You can.
Yeah,
I mean, technically, you can eat most paper.
You can eat most paper, and you probably would be fine, unless it has the ink lines on it.
Unless it's paper with like a skull with crossbones on it. You don't want to eat that paper.
Probably. Yeah, that's why I save all my paper from getting eaten, is I draw skulls and crossbones on it.
That's my for a Looney Tunes diversion.
Yeah. Oh, not eating this one. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, how's your 2025 off to starting?
It's been fun. I've been working a bunch. I'm doing pretty good in my resolution. I'm trying to cook more food.
Trying to cook more food.
I don't want to eat out more.
That's eating out does get expensive.
It gets crazy, and it's not even that good. Like, it's good, but not that good.
No, food now, when you go out for it, it used to be way better.
Yeah.
Before COVID,
Probably. I mean, anywhere you're like, oh, $15 cheeseburger.
Has to be good.
I'll do this twice a day. I'll eat this twice a day for weeks.
Oh my God, McDonald's is expensive now.
Yeah, McDonald's is crazy
expensive. I got a McDouble and 10 McNuggets. How much do you think it was?
I'm going close to 20, probably close to
That's
20 bucks.
Insane. No, 10.
Oh, $10. Okay.
But I also, you're probably gonna get off. You're probably gonna leave. I also had McDonald's yesterday.
Whoa.
2 days in a row.
I gotta leave. I gotta go.
McDonald's 2 days in a row.
How do you feel?
How do I feel?
Like internally?
I feel fine.
Yeah.
I did take that quick nap.
Does it upset your tummy?
No, it doesn't.
Wow.
Does McDonald's upset your tummy?
Yeah.
How?
I don't. Anytime I eat it, I just feel tummy hurt.
It's just beef and cheese and onions and.
But it's not beef and cheese. It's something. It's Serum X. I think they put like some sort of Powerpuff Girls serum in there.
No, if that was in there when you got the burger, you would open up the package and there would be a scroll and crossbones on top of the burger bun
on the wrapper.
Yeah. That's what RFK is gonna do. He's just gonna put a big skull and crossbones
on all junk food.
Yeah.
I really wanted to buy these Talkies, but skull and crossbones.
It has the RFK Jr. skull and crossbones.
Buy the doggies. Don't buy any more doggies. You can't buy those.
Like your RFK Jr. sounds like a gremlin or
yeah,
something.
it's his third evolution. RFK.
Yeah, RFK Jr. All he can do is put like one of those little tiny gold locks. That's on like. On
a chastity belt on chips.
Yeah. On Triscuit boxes.
Yeah.
I do love that all of our food is poisonous.
It is poisonous.
Slowly but surely it's come out that all food is bad.
Yeah.
And first
They're like, oh yeah, by the way, Cheez-Its will make you obese anyway.
Yeah. Cheez-Its will like slowly solidify your blood.
Yeah. Because not really many other countries have the problem we have.
No.
Of like horrendous looking people.
Because you go to like QT. Now when I go to QT and I get a delicious snack, like one of those buffalo chicken, like the things on the rollers.
Yeah.
All of that on the rollers has to be bad.
Well, yeah, but that's like a different kind of bad. That's like sitting out all day and shitty bad.
Oh, not the stuff in it. So the stuff in it's healthy for you, but it's bad because
you get it immediately.
Yeah,
it's really good for you. I imagine that's also. I mean like supermarkets, like going to a supermarket.
I've heard like if you go around the edges of the supermarket, you're safe.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
Like because there's produce, but the way that they've been talking, I feel like bananas are bad.
Why are bananas bad? Bananas are like the best thing ever.
I don't know. I opened a banana the other day. Guess what was inside?
Spider.
Yeah. It was like, hey,
it was like, oh, thank God. But I was hanging out, and then a banana grew around me. And it was horrible.
No, I opened it up, and on the inside of the peel, RFK Jr. skull.
RFK Jr.
For monkeys.
How do you feel about how's your diet?
It's gotten a lot better. The only thing I drink a lot.
Yeah.
And it makes my tummy really big. That's about it.
Drinking does do that. I bet if you cut back drinking for a month, the tummy would shrink.
The tummy would shrink.
It would shrink.
But then I would probably look like some sort of freak. I barely have any. But I think otherwise it's pretty good.
Yeah, but if you stop drinking, you'd have no personality or anything cool about
I would have nothing to talk about on stage.
No.
When I first moved here, it was kind of worse because like my first apartment when I lived here was like so shitty. It was like probably the world's worst apartment.
And that
ever.
just made you fatter?
Yeah, because I was eating like fast food all the time. I was getting like a Whataburger for almost every meal.
Yeah.
And like my skin looked bad.
Yeah. It does make your skin look bad.
It does make your skin look so bad.
I wonder why. I wonder what's in it.
I don't know. I think sugar is a big part of it.
Yeah.
Everything we eat here is copious amounts of sugar.
I
Like,
know.
crazy with the sugar.
And then whenever I do you prefer Diet Coke or Coke?
Soda is one thing I've stayed clear from. I don't really drink soda.
That's good.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a drinker 99% of the time. I do treat myself to soda.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I think that's okay.
That's okay. I mean, how often are you drinking a soda? Are you going through like a?
I go through. I had a soda yesterday because I got McDonald's,
Oh, that's chill.
and I got a soda that doesn't even count, right?
Yeah, if you're having a soda with a meal,
The McDonald's. So you mean like if you drink
people will slam Diet Cokes all day.
if you drink soda like someone drinks beer.
Yeah,
If you binge drink soda,
of course,
and that's not even fun.
it's not even fun. No, it's
You get maybe a caffeine buzz, but it's 45 grams.
barely. But then your body is like, okay, I have this caffeine all the time.
Yeah,
yeah.
I drink caffeine constantly.
It's bad.
I'm a caffeine fiend.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Those new energy drinks, I like how for a while it was diet. What's the one with the Red Bull?
Red Bull.
Why was that hard to think of?
It's hard to keep.
Is that because I ate McDonald's? I can't think straight.
Yeah, it's the burger doing that. It's the RFK burger.
I do think that when I do eat fast food and like bad food, I think it does slow down my.
You feel stupid. Yeah, it does.
It makes
yeah.
But I did just take 3 Alpha Brains to counteract it.
Oh yeah.
You ever take Alpha Brain?
No, I want to try it.
I was feeling really depressed. If I had some, I took my last ones.
Yeah, that's
If
fine.
I had some, I'd let you have.
Get loaded up on.
I'd have to
alpha.
ask your mom first, though.
Yeah, you have to. I ask her before I eat anything. I'm about to eat pussy. Can I?
Before I'm about to eat ass.
I'm about to eat ass, Mom.
Well, wash your hands first.
Wash your ass. Put
Wash
the
your hands
talkies
first.
down first
Wash your hands. Count to happy birthday 2 times.
with your tongue.
Yeah. Yeah. Wash your tongue first. Count to happy birthday.
Wash your tongue first.
Yeah. Oh, so it used to be like Red Bull and I guess Monster, and there was
Rockstar.
Rockstar. Those were those were the
Mount Rushmore.
And we need one more then.
There has to be another one. Oh, what? Nos?
Nos, yeah.
Nos are pretty bad.
Nos
yeah.
is definitely like the original. I like Nos a lot, but those are like the 4: Nos, Red Bull, Monster, Rockstar, and now you've got in the past like 3
trillion.
years, a trillion, and
Yeah.
they're all like nuclear waste.
For sure, yeah.
Like Bang,
Yeah, Bang has got to be. Oh my god.
Bang is insane.
Yeah.
It tastes like acid, but it also tastes so good.
Yeah, like a good acid taste.
It tastes like a good acid.
Well, that's the thing I like about Red Bull is like, okay, Red Bull is just liquefied battery acid.
Yeah.
but, yeah.
And do you ever drink like a sugar-free Red Bull and then have a regular Red Bull?
Yes.
The regular one feels more syrupy.
Yeah, for sure. Which is like that's pretty scary.
I'm not that scared of it.
I'm not scared of it, but then I'm like, oh, I'm getting a sugar rush and the caffeine. Well, Red Bull's never like give me a caffeine high.
Really?
Yeah, it's usually like a black coffee.
Yeah.
Is what does it for me.
Do you think when you have a black coffee, do you think if you pour cream in it, it kind of lessens the caffeine? Do you think some of the caffeine gets absorbed by the milk?
That makes sense. Anytime I drink it, I mean it's not real. It doesn't happen. I know that doesn't happen, but my mind
But
will
it
tell me.
may-
That. Yeah.
yeah.
My mind will tell me that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
okay, well, it's more light now.
Yeah,
so it's not gonna be
It's
as good.
Decaffeinated a little bit.
Yeah. No, I make a really scary coffee at work. We have a coffee machine.
There's a mask on it.
Yeah, I put the scream mask on it. I'm just trying to get coffee, man. Jeez. No, I do a double brew. So it's like we have the thing. I put a bag in it, and then I put another bag in it.
Yeah.
Then I brew it, but that's
Yeah.
for the whole restaurant.
Yeah, but it's for you.
It's for me, and
It's for
well, the other servers are also freaks.
Yeah,
so
I don't care about
people will come in and ask for a coffee.
Yeah, do you care about the people that come in and ask for a coffee?
I care enough to be like, hey man, by the way, the coffee's kind of scary right now. I bring out a scream coffee. It's like, oh my god, yeah, you're right. It's scary.
In the review, 5-star reviews, like Captain Wright does not lie.
He just thought that coffee was horrifying.
I was gonna leave a 1-star review because my coffee was holding a gun, but he did say it would be scary.
I love calling some of that happened. It was some of the. I went into Chewy's once to get a drink.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there, and this girl serving me. I was like, "Hey, just tell the bartender it's me. I want a margarita."
Yeah.
And she comes back and she goes, "Hey, he made it really scary, by the way."
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
I started using that. He made it really scary.
Yeah,
Did not taste like a margarita. It tasted like blood.
Wait, so this did happen or it didn't happen?
That did happen.
Okay.
Since then, I've been saying,
Yeah.
describing things as
I
scary.
wonder how food could be scary.
Like really, or like
I don't know. Maybe
red, just making it red,
like
red mashed potatoes.
that. You could do that.
You
could do that
can.
for sure.
I mean, with Red 40, you could turn anything red, which is the beauty of Red 40.
I like those Instagram reels. I don't go on TikTok a lot because I'm almost 30, and you're younger than me. And you're on TikTok.
It's about to get apparently banned or something.
I'm about to get kicked off of all social media.
Really?
When you turn 30, you just get
You get kicked off. You got to go to Facebook.
Yeah, you have to go to Facebook.
And you got to get tricked by AI reels. You're like, whoa, this baby on America's Got Talent. This infant singing on America's Got Talent.
Someone pissed off because a bunch of people voted for a baby
Yeah.
at the election.
Yeah.
Someone absentee voted for a baby now in January 2025.
Yeah. For the next election.
Yeah, for the next election.
Yeah. No, that was fun. I do love getting, just seeing all the crazy AI. No, I did that on
You made
purpose.
it do a guitar string.
Yeah, that was AI.
Wow.
I love seeing all the fake AI posts and seeing the comments being like, this is beautiful.
Like the pictures?
Yeah, it'd be like a dog holding a baby that
Yeah.
has like no legs or something.
Yeah, why
and
do
the
you-
baby's wearing a military uniform for some reason. And they're like, this is beautiful.
Do people on Facebook, do they think it's real because they have bad eyes?
They think everything's real because me and Brittany Ledesma,
Yes.
we posted a sketch. It's like a
Yeah.
fake sketch where I'm firing her from
Yeah.
the restaurant because she's baby burning
Yeah.
food. The comments were great. Like, you should have called the police and had her arrested. You can't do that to customers.
That's crazy. Is it because you post it on your account or her account?
It was her account.
Yeah.
So it's a video of her on her account. Yeah, and dude, like comments were like crazy.
Did you get a lot of views?
I got
and
like
stuff?
3 million views.
Oh, wow.
And then
Yeah.
Chewy's made her
What-
take it down.
Well, once you get to that point, unfair.
Unfair.
Chewy should be fired
They should be
from
fired.
you.
Yeah.
Restaurant is now captains in Britain.
No, you guys gotta go.
Pack up your restaurant and leave.
Yeah, pack up, but leave everything here. I don't have the stuff.
I guess
from
pack up the
restaurant.
concept of the restaurant. Pack up the idea.
Pack up
this is-
your just personal stuff.
Yeah.
Actually, leave some of your personal stuff.
I don't know who you're firing. I guess the restaurant because you got to keep everyone else.
I gotta keep everybody. I can't do everything.
So you're talking to the restaurant as it is.
Yeah.
So I guess
Holding it. Sorry.
So I guess I guess like just like a way, like a, how sometimes a ghost, like if you feel a ghost, it's like a aura.
Yeah, it goes-
So you see like an aura just leave the restaurant.
Yeah.
And that's the aura of Chewy's.
Like something's not here about this. place. Something is wrong with this place.
Something slightly lighter.
Yeah.
Do you think ghosts weigh anything?
Like a physical weight.
Yeah.
I don't know. Isn't like energy? Can energy weigh
'Cause
something?
Air weighs. Yeah. So I guess atoms and stuff.
Is energy made up of atoms? I don't know. I wanted to be a ghost investigator for a long time.
That really makes
Gave
sense
up on
for
that
some reason.
dream.
You could just start that on YouTube. There's these two guys that
Dude, I love those two guys.
the Asian guy
Oh,
and kind of Asian.
there's a black-haired guy and a blonde guy.
Yeah, one kind of looks a little.
They're like kind of emo-y.
Maybe I don't know. They went to a dinosaur museum recently,
Oh,
or maybe that was just the episode I saw. Every episode on YouTube I see it was posted recently.
okay. Well, these guys go to really fucking scary places.
Are they meant to be scary or are they fun?
Yeah, they went to like the Conjuring house.
That's awful.
It's crazy. I want to go. I want to get freaked out. I want to get mind freaked.
Do you like getting scared?
Yeah, I love it.
What's the scariest you've ever been?
Like in something real or like
Both.
someone jumped out at me and I go,
Well, that's just fun scare.
yeah. You're talking real scare?
Yeah, real scared.
I don't know.
I
almost passed out at a ghost museum once.
Okay.
It was in Vegas at that crazy ghost museum from the Ghost Adventures guy.
Yeah.
And everything in there is like it's like they give a backstory and they say why it's like so fucking scary. And then they opened up the door to show it. It's the rocking chair that the Conjuring movies were based off of.
Yeah.
That's where like the possessions happen.
Yeah.
It's called like the Devil's Rocking Chair.
Yeah.
As soon as they opened the door,
Passed out.
I didn't pass out, but like I felt like I got like vertigo and
Yeah.
like
Well,
had to like
got an
like,
erection.
I got a huge erection, and I had to like put my back against the
Yeah.
wall so I didn't fall.
If you were,
Which is weird because I never felt anything
Yeah,
like that
that's
ever.
crazy.
And the whole museum, I was like, "That's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool. That's a cool thing."
Uh-huh.
But that thing they opened, and I
Yeah.
was like,
maybe the ghosts were pissed because you
Yeah.
kept saying stuff was cool.
"I was like,
and they were like,
it's not cool. It's scary.
yeah, yeah.
Fucking scary, man."
One time I was at the doctor's office when I lived in Atlanta, and I hadn't done a physical in a while, and they took my blood, and then I passed out. Do you think that was a ghost?
Yeah, for sure. I think that was also
That was also a gust.
yeah. No, are you just bad with seeing blood, or you can't see blood?
I can see blood.
Yeah, but if it's like your blood, if they're like,
I'm you. You know what? I hadn't eaten in like 5 days.
that'll do it for sure.
Yeah.
well, you just didn't eat before going to a physical. You're like, let me make myself really unhealthy.
No,
before, before going into that,
I made myself really malnourished because I wanted to see what
want to see what it would look like.
Fun, cheap experiment. Like if you can't do experiments like that on yourself, but you have. So you're not rich, but you do fine. Maybe you make $100,000 a year. You have good insurance, but you don't have enough money to where you can do experiments on yourself. What if you use your primary care physician as your scientist?
Yeah.
And got blood work done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, there's like 4 Hot Wheels cars in your stomach. And I'm like, I'm conducting an experiment.
Funny. There's a guy you just reminded me of this. There's this guy in Atlanta. He kind of comedians. They say they're comics, but they do comedy like 3 times a month or 3 times a year. He is or tried to get in the Guinness Book of World Records for eating an entire Ford Focus.
That's fucking cool.
It's cool, but the way he did it was over the course of a year, over the course of multiple years, he would take off little pieces of the Ford Focus and grind it down into dust. And he had a metal capsule that would break apart in his stomach, and he would shit out the capsule, but he would absorb the car.
That's insane.
That's how he ate a Ford Focus.
He ate the whole Ford Focus?
That's what he said.
Did he get in the book?
I don't know.
Yeah, they're like, hey, that's not a thing. They're like, that's not a...
So I thought I heard somewhere you could win. Maybe I heard it on Cumtown or something that you can win. Guinness Book of World Records will give you $1 million
if you beat one of the records.
Yeah, I don't think that's true.
That's funny to do. It'd be funny to do something like that. And they're like, hey, that's not one of our records. Like you just made that up, man.
Isn't that how every record gets started?
Yeah, but you got to have like the person in the hat there and the little sash.
Ooh. I forgot Mr. Guinness has to be there.
Mr. Guinness, yeah. That could be...
Mr. Guinness has to be present at every single...
Yeah. Record. I think they do. I think you have to have an official there. They have to fly out.
That makes sense. So like...
They'd be like, all right, so you're about to eat 4 watermelons in a minute? Okay, well, we got to fly a guy out.
Private.
Honey, I'm sorry. I know relationships falling apart, but a guy in Oklahoma is about to eat 4 watermelons in a minute. I have to go.
He's about to eat a Carhartt jacket.
Yeah. And I promise I'll grab something for Timmy's birthday.
Yeah.
But, the world records never stop.
No.
You fell in love with me because of this business.
We hit a lull. We were doing so hot.
We were at a lull?
We were doing really hot.
I'm still so happy.
Yeah, I know. I'm not saying it's bad. This is just what I notice about podcasting. Is you're on a roll, you're on a riff roll, and then you riff yourself out and you need to recharge.
Yeah, so usually my show stays down.
Yeah.
It stays down.
Did you have surgery on your wrist?
I did. You notice how it's all fucked up?
What happened? Break it?
I broke it a bunch.
A bunch?
Yeah, I broke it like 4 times.
Go back to the doc. You got to stop doing this.
They did say that. They're like, stop breaking your
You got to stop doing this. We're going to take the hand.
I got one more big one coming.
Oh my God. What's the worst you ever got hurt?
Probably it was pretty bad. It was like this, but like here.
Yeah.
That was pretty bad. That was like the worst physical. Like
skateboarding?
Yeah, skateboarding.
Every time skateboarding?
Every time skate. No, once I fell in school.
I only broke my... How'd you fall?
I think I was like fighting over something with somebody and I fell on it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how I got... Well, no. I have this little like... Do you have any of the... From school, do you have any of these graphite... Like marks from jamming a pencil into your hand?
No.
I have one.
Oh, that's what you're trying to give yourself tattoos?
No, I didn't do that. Just with graphite, gouging into your arm.
Just poisoning your entire
What's the worst you ever got hurt? That?
I think that like physically like hurting myself. Yeah, that
emotionally.
Emotionally.
What's the worst you ever got hurt emotionally? Anybody ever really mean to you?
Not really. I'm a pretty nasty person. I can match it pretty well.
You're pretty good at being nasty right back.
I'm pretty good at not getting emotional.
Yeah. What I wanted to ask you, the only question I wanted to ask you is you had leukemia.
Yes.
And it seems like are you afraid of death?
No, that made me so not afraid of death. That is like the thing that...
What is like how bad leukemia did you have?
It's very bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Leukemia, and it happens very fast.
Yeah.
It's very quick and bad.
Yeah.
So it's like on my deathbed in like a week.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And then I wouldn't say deathbed, but if I like didn't go to the hospital for maybe another 40 hours,
Yeah.
I probably would have died.
How did it like progress? How did you notice it?
Your just like immune system just like stops.
Yeah.
Like my color, like I'm already a very pale guy,
Yeah.
but I was like green. I was like turning green.
Yeah. What?
It was bad. Like, I guess like my body wasn't producing blood really. Mm-hmm. So say if I like stood up fast, I'd hear my heartbeat and like vision. It's like if you had like really low iron. You ever like have like low iron, you stand
Yeah.
up. It was like that constantly.
Yeah.
And then eventually it got like worse and worse. Like my skin. That's why I have these like crazy scars on the back of my neck.
Right.
It's because like my skin was like I had such a low immune system. My skin was getting crazy, so I was getting like crazy cysts on my back. It was freaky. And then eventually I just stopped being able to like hold down food and water.
How old were you?
I was 13.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so I just thought I was really sick, and my parents also probably just thought I was really sick.
Yeah. Or making it up. How'd you get it? Like someone kissed you?
Yeah, I got cooties. It's all from kissing.
Yeah. There's the prime age 13. If
Yeah.
you kiss anybody, you get cooties.
Oh no. No, I think it just happened. It's just like it's the blood cancer, so it just happens.
That
like a
is
bad blood
crazy.
cell.
Yeah.
It's just insane.
And how long did it last?
Well, leukemia they get rid of fairly quick. They got rid of it in a month.
What?
But you have to do 3 years of like crazy hard chemo.
Yeah.
Or 2 years of like crazy hard chemo, and then like 1 year of like chemo that you don't really notice.
Yeah.
But it was like 2 bad years, even though I didn't have cancer.
Yeah. The chemo you don't really notice. What the hell is
You don't. Yeah. Hey, get the fucking IV pull away from. Yeah. The nurse sneaks up on you. Yeah. Oh, I got chemo.
Ah.
That'd be a fun prank to pull while they're sleeping. Is
Give someone
you hook them
chemo?
up to chemo.
Oh, that was. Oh, you could. I mean, you could give someone a horrible disease, probably.
Yeah, it is the craziest thing. Chemo's the crazy because it's a nuke going off in your body.
Yeah,
essentially.
pretty much.
It's just So like, you can't eat. You don't want to do anything. You don't want to move.
Yeah.
You just want to like.
I went to me and 2 Atlanta comics. We went down to Florida because they're from Florida. We went to like the Daytona Beach to Tiernanon.
Oh, well, yuck.
You been there?
It's yucky, but it's fun.
It's like a
pirate comedy club.
Yeah. It's very divey, but I had like it was like when I was 2, like a year and a half into comedy, and I had like the best set of my life, and it was so fun just in front of a bunch of blackout 40-year-olds.
Crazy.
But the guy I was with, he was at that time going through chemo because he had testicular cancer, and then he decided it would be a good idea to do cocaine that night, and it made him so incredibly sick.
Yeah. I have a very my buddy has a very similar story.
Yeah.
He was also had testicular cancer, and I think he did Molly or something.
Oh,
And it made him like crazy sick. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like it was like right when he kind of started to get chemo, so it was like you're going through chemo, but you're not really sick yet.
yeah.
Then out of nowhere you'll get crazy sick.
Like what? You're just throwing up.
You're throwing up. You can't eat food. Like me, I couldn't look at food. He said this didn't really happen to him, but I couldn't like look at
Yeah,
food.
yeah. Like you couldn't look at guys or you'll get hard.
Yeah, that's what chemo does. Oh, get that guy away from me.
No.
Stop. It's making me hard.
so sexy.
Get him away. Chemo's messing up my brain, man. Chemo's fucking up my brain.
Chemo's making that kid look good.
I'm not a pedophile. It's chemo.
It's the chemo.
Chemo. Kidmo.
I didn't. Oh my god! Sorry.
Chemo chomo.
I robbed that bank.
I'm all sick.
Give me all that. Give me all your money. Get down. I have
Yeah,
chemo. You're lucky I have chemo right now.
You're so lucky I have chemo tomorrow.
Your Honor, I had chemo. Your Honor, you don't understand. I had chemo.
Your Honor, I couldn't make it to court. I had chemo.
That's.
Chemo.
I've thought I've had cancer before.
Yeah. What kind of cancer did you thought you had?
Brain.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What made you think that?
Because I get headaches in the right side of my brain.
Yeah, I forget that. It's called something.
I get like migraines.
Yeah, me too.
And the only thing that seems to help, like Advil, for a time, Advil or Tylenol would help. But the only thing that seems to actually help now is a little bit of mushrooms.
I've heard that before.
Have you tried it?
No, I usually do caffeine lay on my back.
Caffeine lay on your back. Caffeine seems to not work. I find I get I think sometimes it's a caffeine headache if I don't drink caffeine early enough in the day.
That's interesting. Wow.
Because I think, and then say I like wake up at 11:30, I let myself snooze till the Dutchman's Delight.
Yeah.
And I wake up, it's 11:30. I haven't, even though I've been sleeping, I haven't gotten that caffeine in my body. So,
Your body's just so used to it at this time.
yeah, and so I wake up and the headache has already started and there's no stopping it at that point.
That's so interesting.
I don't know what that is. I bet that's true because my body
It makes sense. Yeah, your body's probably used to it.
But I've put my body through the ringer with so many things. It's like, come on, don't give me headaches.
For caffeine.
Yeah.
For like this tiny
When I
thing.
used to smoke crack cocaine and
Yeah.
been to the emergency room for
Yeah.
alcohol withdrawal. Don't do this to me.
Yeah, not the caffeine headache. Not the Red
Yeah.
Bull.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Red Bull rendezvous. Yeah, that has to be annoying. I used to get ones because of like they were like kind of cancer related, kind of not. It was because of like spinal stuff. And I was like, it would be so bad you want to kill yourself.
Oh, the headache?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, people call there's some headaches they call suicide headaches.
Yeah, they're like I was like, okay, I wish someone would just shoot me. But then I would take a bunch of pills,
Yeah.
drink a Coke,
Yeah.
and then lay on my back, and then it was like
What what would it feel like?
it felt like your brain was growing inside of your skull.
That's how mine feels sometimes.
Yeah.
They do, and I wish, like, I want to put an ice pack on my brain.
Yeah, that
I wish,
probably helped.
I have bought they sell these like migraine ice head things you put in the freezer and then you wrap around your head. But the problem with that is they hurt because they're freezing your head.
Yeah, they're freezing your head, and also they probably get like wet and soggy at some point.
Yeah, and then they give me like a weird anxiety, like something's wrong.
Yeah.
Do you ever get anxiety? How's your
Every
mental
now and
health?
then. It's pretty good. I don't get stressed out. I get anxious about things.
Yeah.
I'm like, I need to do this.
Mm-hmm.
I need to do that, or this is this way. But I don't get stressed
I
out.
drink too many liquids this much right now.
Yeah.
I had 2 cups of coffee and now I drink
Are you
water.
feeling pee-pee? Or are you
No, I'm
feeling
feeling like there's just a slosh
a lot of
going around.
stuff? I threw up at Sunset Strip Comedy Club because of that the other day.
Congratulations.
Twice in 1 week.
Twice in 1 week you threw up at Sunset.
Yeah. None of them had to do with being drunk. I just happened to throw up twice.
Huh.
The first time I had a little stomach bug.
Yeah.
Ran off stage to throw up. I go,
You
guys.
were on stage?
I was on stage. I go, guys, just let you know after the set, I'm probably going to go to the bathroom and throw up.
Yeah.
I was going to make it a little bit.
How long had you been on stage?
I was on stage for like 5 minutes. As soon as I got the light. Thank you guys so much. Have a great night.
Wow.
The second I got
You
the
powered
light.
through.
I powered through and I left stage.
Yeah.
And went threw up, and then a guy in the bathroom was like, "Oh, you are really throwing up." I was like, "Yeah, man."
Have you ever lost your voice on stage?
Not on stage, but I've done comedy with no voice before. It's bad.
I was like the most sick I'd ever been. This was in Atlanta. It was like on Halloween. And I just like, my voice was just, it was kind of gone. And then on stage, I had to do like an 8-minute set. But at minute 5, my voice just,
It just went.
it just went and I
Whoa.
couldn't talk. And I just gave up because I couldn't talk.
That's crazy. I've showed up to shows like that
Yeah.
before. I've showed up to shows like,
You got to do it.
and it was like doing RFK.
Yeah. And you still did it.
Yeah, I still did it. It was pretty bad.
I just couldn't do it. It made me self-conscious.
Yeah. No, it's very, I think it's like the worst because they don't really understand what you're saying. Like,
No, yeah. That's why it's not fun.
yeah,
If I'm not having fun, comedy's not fun, obviously.
of course. Yeah.
You know what my stomach feels like right now?
Well, it feels like
You ever
that.
see those little like they're like a square, they're like a rectangle. They have blue water in them.
Yes, and the
they have
fish are
little
going
ship
by.
and stuff.
Yes.
That's what my stomach feels like.
Wow.
I was so fascinated by that as kids.
Yeah, I didn't understand how they worked.
Yeah, I wanted to.
Or those little jerk off things, you know, the things you hold that have the liquid
Yeah.
in them that slip
Yeah.
everywhere.
There's so many things as kids that were so fascinating to me that as an adult, I'm like, I don't care about this.
Yeah. The little thing you look through and you change the pictures.
Yep.
I'm like, how the fuck does that work?
Now kids just have phones, and that's not good.
No, not at all.
We need to give kids more like caveman style toys.
Yeah, for sure. I might get a rock. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, every now and then I will be at like a restaurant. Like, it would be awesome to just set up an iPad right now and Mr. Beast out. But
Yeah.
that's bad.
That's what a lot of kids do.
It would be so fun.
Would you
It'd be great to just full volume in an Olive Garden, Mr. Beast, while
piss everyone off?
eating with your hands.
I do I do have some respect for those people that can just let everyone else hear what they're
Yeah,
saying.
I love. You ever be on a plane and someone just
And
fully playing?
I'm
a movie?
afraid to say something because I don't want to be rude. Do you say something?
I just don't care enough to say something.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm getting better at starting to say stuff though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you getting better at? I've almost been in a couple fights in Austin because I've like not, I don't know if stood up to people is the right way, but like pushed back when someone's being aggressive. When I was younger, I would just get like nervous and like cower and just like get really shaky. But a few times I have like pushed back on something.
Yeah.
And I've noticed the more times I do it, the less nervous I get.
Really?
So eventually maybe I'm going to be assaulting someone.
That's probably good.
I think that's how it evolves.
Yeah. I mean, every time I've almost gotten into a fight, it's like I talk a lot of shit and I've just got so lucky that nothing happens from it.
Yeah, you do seem like you're really good at talking shit and then
It's
nothing
the best.
happens.
Yeah, I think I'm just lucky. Because I remember there's one time, like when I first moved here, my buddy visited and it was really cold.
Yeah.
And we're on 6th Street and it was like the formal, all the like this, the Greek life people.
They love doing that.
Yeah, they love doing that. And the guy was like walking around in a cowboy hat, suit jacket, suit, and his girlfriend was like in a little dress and she was like shivering. And I'm like, I'm gonna not say any of the slurs I said, but there's a couple, there's not racial slurs, but a gay slur.
Yeah.
And I said, hey, give her your jacket.
Yeah.
Excluding the 4 slurs I said.
French word for bread with an F. In front of
Yes, exactly. And then he goes, what'd you say to me? And I go, dude, she's cold. Give her your jacket, asshole.
it. Yeah.
And he goes, dude, shut the fuck up. I go, no, give her your jacket. I just kept saying, give her your jacket.
That's funny to push back on that immediately.
Yeah. And then he like got close and my friend was like, dude, move, go away. And then I was like, okay, they fought probably.
There was
I felt good.
the guy
about
and
that.
the girl.
Yeah, I felt like a vigilante.
You just started a fight. You
I started
broke
a fight.
The funniest fights to see, I've seen it a lot in Austin, are between old people.
The old people love to fight.
But it doesn't seem like they should. Like an older couple.
Oh, like a couple fighting? Older couple
Yeah.
fighting? This is a young person's city. They can't make it here. They can't
Yeah.
last.
But I've seen like people with white hair fight. They seem drunk, but they're fighting about something.
Yeah.
It doesn't look good.
I did last weekend. I saw a fight on 6th Street, and it was like musicians versus I think the bar.
Like
It was a physical fight. They're just in each other's face screaming,
Yeah.
and it was about to get physical.
I don't think I could ever get to that point.
And then the guy turned to us and goes, "Yeah, you see this shit?" And I was like, "Hold on, I'm not picking a side.
Yeah,
here.
I'm
Let
just
me
watching.
see what's happening before
I'm
I
just
pick a
watching.
side."
That's
Yeah.
where you should carry around like a big cardboard thing that looks like a TV.
Yeah.
So it looks like you're watching them from a
just
TV.
watching, man.
So they can't like.
Yeah.
Like, oh fuck, we're in the TV.
Yeah, or just a remote, and I keep hitting mute button.
Yeah.
I'm hitting mute on you, man.
Yeah,
You can't talk to me anymore.
Wow. What are your goals for 2025?
I want to do more stand up,
Yeah.
more prank calls,
Uh-huh.
more stand up prank calls.
Who's your prank call dream call?
Oh, dream call?
Dream
I
prank
don't know,
call.
man. I want to.
If you could prank call Obama, what would you say?
Hey, is this Obama? Wait, pretend you're Obama and I'm prank calling you.
Hello.
Hey, is this Barack Obama?
Yep.
Hey, I had a quick question. Can you identify the sound?
It's the sound of a. That's.
Yep, you just got pranked, retard.
Where'd you get the sound of me taking a shit?
I'm in your house. I'm gonna kill you.
Can't kill me if I kill you first.
Nope, I'm gonna kill you.
I'm gonna drone bomb you.
Oh no, well, you're gonna drone bomb yourself. If you drone bomb me, I'm right on top of you right now.
Nope, I'm drone bomb proof.
All right, yep,
I'm
go
present.
ahead, try it then, try it. That'd be good, yeah. That'd be a good prank call.
That'd be the prank would be Obama drone bomb himself.
Yeah, I really want to shut somewhere down.
That'd be funny.
We've called radio stations. We made them end their radio show. We made radio stations
Yeah.
stop doing radio shows.
Like permanently?
Yeah, so you can find all these like shitty online radio shows, and you can call into those, and we would call in for like weeks at a time. Like
Yeah.
8 of us.
Yeah.
and
That's your thing. You have like a rate. That's like your thing, right?
yeah,
You pranking calls.
pranking calls. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been doing it since before stand up.
That's fun.
So it's the best.
I feel like it's a skill you get good at.
For sure. You learn how to not laugh. You learn how to do characters.
Because what I've learned about getting older is like the first time you try most things, you're going to be nervous and bad at it.
Yeah, of course.
But the more you do it, the better you get.
10,000 hours.
And you've done 10,000 hours of prank calls.
No, I've probably done 1,000 prank calls ever.
Do you have a coach?
Yeah. I do have a coach.
Yeah. How many hours a day do you like hit? Like when I wrestled growing up and played other sports, it would be practice 2 hours a day for 5 days a week. You
Yeah.
have like a regimen?
I think I do the show, so it's probably
Yeah.
1 hour a week.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. But it's fun. I don't do them for fun anymore.
No.
I used to just be like, I'm going to make some prank phone calls right now.
Yeah. Now you got to Content.
Now it's got to be content.
How did the online? So they were online radio shows that would quit.
Yeah, they would just stop because we'd see them every week, and then eventually they would just stop.
Be gone.
They'd be gone.
When they were online, were they broadcasting to specific radio stations? Like
I believe so. They were like broadcasting the local radio stations,
Yeah.
but also they were online.
Interesting.
And that's I think that's how they were getting people to call them.
Yeah, and that's
Just go online.
That's not a podcast.
And a lot of them are stupid. A lot of them are so stupid.
Yeah.
It was like, so we gonna be taking callers. This is a
Yeah.
black lady. She
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
She would do like one or the other thing.
Yeah.
Xbox to PlayStation.
Uh-huh.
Her name is Queen May.
Yeah.
And we got her a lot. We got Queen May a lot. There's a wrestling talk show we got a lot of.
Mm-hmm.
We found a white supremacy one once.
Wow.
Like Nazis.
Wow.
They were fun to prank call. They got
But
mad.
it was just about gardening.
Yeah. Well, they're talking about like normal shit, but they just happen to be Nazis.
What were they They were just doing nothing.
I think they're just talking about, the simple shit Nazis always talk about.
Yeah.
And then we would just call them like, man, I love what you guys are doing here.
Uh-huh.
But I'm a homosexual. I'm beating myself off right.
Yeah.
The radio shows you could be more vulgar and crazy.
Yeah.
A normal prank call, if you're vulgar and crazy, they're going to
Yeah.
hang up immediately.
Right. They can't hang up on a radio.
They can hang up, but then your buddy's in the queue behind. So they pick up the next call, and your buddy is like, man, that last caller was crazy, but I am stroking my
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
right now.
Are you in the same room?
Sometimes it'd be like in the same room. Sometimes it'd be 10 of us. We're all in different houses or something.
And is it just a number you call in?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I have a Discord, prank called Discord, and we put the thing in Discord.
What's the biggest prank call like guys there have ever been? Tom Green, was he prank calls?
No, he didn't do prank calls. Probably the
beat up-
Jerky Boys
He
were big.
beat his dad up, right?
No, that was Bam Margera.
You just yeah, he opened his
He would prank his dad. He like airbrushed like porn on his dad's car.
oh yeah,
And that was classic prank.
Jugmobile or something.
The Slutmobile.
That's good.
I don't know. Jerky Boys are pretty big. I haven't heard many of their calls. The Richard and the guys from Howard Stern.
Yeah.
They are crazy. They went wild.
It seemed like prank calls kind of fizzed out.
Yeah, but they're coming back.
You can bring them
Come
back.
I'm trying to bring them
Who's
back.
the lady what's Xbox or PlayStation?
It was Queen May.
But she would just say Xbox or PlayStation.
That was the one I remember vividly, but she was always like some stupid thing like that. And we would just call in and like talk about just sex and stuff and be really vulgar. She'd say, oh my God. If you come in call with this bullshit again.
Yeah.
Next call
And
was
she
some
could
bullshit.
swear.
Yeah, she cussed. I think it was like really local. I don't realize it because they cuss. They hate it when we cuss. Mm-hmm. So maybe some are allowed to cuss, maybe the bigger ones.
Can't they bleep it?
No, it was super live. There's no delay.
I like when like on ESPN they swear.
Yeah.
That's the best.
That is cool.
Because I think that's like a $200,000 word.
Yeah.
Because you get fined.
For sure, you do get fined.
Because Nick Saban's been saying bullshit a lot.
Bullshit. I think you say shit on TV now, though.
I feel like you should. Why don't they let all the words go? There's only a few you
Fuck.
can't. That one is, I guess, it's still bad. They're so
Can't
bad.
say fuck.
Bad words used to be so much more bad,
Yeah.
and now they're less bad.
They're less bad now.
You got the sniffles.
I've been have the sniffles. If I touch my nose, I get sniffly.
Why?
I don't know. It's so sensitive. It's just a little nose.
Mm.
I'm a little freak.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's been getting sick.
I had bronchitis.
Oh,
I had bronchitis, the worst I've ever had it. And bronchitis is crazy because it's like not bronchitis itself isn't contagious. This is what Google told me. Bronchitis itself isn't contagious. It's the virus or whatever else. The bronchitis or bacteria that causes bronchitis. And bronchitis is just a bunch of mucus in your tubes.
ugh,
Like the tubes that
Yeah.
I guess are in your lungs.
ugh. That
And,
sounds horrible.
and you're coughing out. It's just coughing up a bunch of mucus.
Yeah,
But I get a weird satisfaction out of coughing up that mucus.
it does. It is satisfying because you feel like you're making yourself better. You're like, oh, a little bit gone. I'm better.
I don't need vitamins.
Yeah.
But the mucus I was coughing up was so thick and like neon green almost.
Ugh.
It was gross, but also fascinating.
Yeah, the body is so fascinating.
Yeah, I was like, RFK, put a skull and crossbones.
I'm gonna eat this.
Yeah.
Yeah, he eats it.
Oh.
Yeah, being sick is horrible. I got over being sick, which is nice because now everyone's sick, and I'm like, okay, I'm not going to get sick.
You can't
now.
get sick because your body is very strong.
You just got over it, yeah.
And then your body gets weak again.
Yeah, then it gets weak again. The stomach bug is what I hate. That was going around, and I knew it was going around. I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck, I think I'm going to get it. I get it. Anytime it starts going around, I get it immediately.
I didn't get that one. Was that a recent one?
It was a couple weeks ago.
I didn't get it.
It usually happens like you'll be around someone that has it, and then 2 days later,
Yeah.
you'll be sick for like a day. It only lasts like a day or two,
Huh.
but it's a bad day.
Just throwing up.
Throwing up, pooping.
Mine's usually diarrhea.
This is both.
I get more shitting than throwing up.
Really?
I would rather have diarrhea than puke.
Actually, I'm the same way. Out of every like 4 diarrheas, just like a puke.
Puking makes me feel like I'm helpless and gonna die. Because it's not. You're not supposed to come out of this way.
But it does.
The craziest, like I've thrown up a lot in my life. The most fun one is when it's like whoa.
Yeah, it's like everywhere. Yeah, you're like the Exorcist.
Yeah, and it's mostly like water.
Yeah.
The ones that's really chunky in food, that one makes me sad.
Yeah, I had a fun one. We did the gallon challenge once. That's a fun throw up.
Yeah, because that's not even you're not even sick.
Yeah, you're not sick. Your body's just like, okay, I'm gonna get rid of this, then you'll be fine.
Gallon of what? Gallon of cum. The gallon challenge.
Like, yeah, it's a gallon of cum.
Yeah, you drink a gallon.
No, my body would have been like, keep this in. Don't throw this
More,
out.
please.
Keep this in.
Waiter, keep them coming.
Waiter.
What's that? Matthew McConaughey from Wolf of Wall Street was like, hey, bring us
every 15 minutes,
Yeah.
bring me another glass of cum until I'm on the floor.
until we pass.
Until I'm covered with cum.
Until I'm covered with cum.
Until I'm covered.
Matthew McConaughey is fun because he's like, he's just himself.
He's just like a weird guy, yeah. He doesn't wear
He lives
deodorant.
here. He doesn't wear deodorant.
Yeah, he doesn't wear deodorant. That's his whole thing. Like, he doesn't wear deodorant. Apparently, he smells really bad.
Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
That makes me sad.
Right.
When someone stinks, it makes me sad.
That does make
It makes me respect them less.
Well, he stinks.
He can't stink. He's rich.
I can look it up right now. Does Matthew
Yeah, Google right now.
Matthew McConaughey feet stink? Question mark.
his feet
Images.
Ask if his feet and his pits stink.
Matthew McConaughey
Reddit will tell you. Reddit will tell you something.
deodorant.
Reddit will tell you most stuff you're looking for. It might not be true. If I ever have any drug questions, Reddit's the perfect.
Is it true that Matthew McConaughey doesn't use deodorant? Matthew McConaughey first revealed that he doesn't wear deodorant in his 2005 People's Sexiest Man cover story.
He hasn't worn deodorant for 20 years.
The sexiest smell is yourself.
No, that's not true.
Does Matthew McConaughey shower regularly is the next one.
Okay.
He showers more than once a day.
That's too many times. I'm a once a guy, usually.
Well, if you're not wearing deodorant, maybe you have to keep up with it.
Yeah, maybe showers once a day. So, but I think also though, most people get stinky faster because you wear deodorant most days, and then if you forget a day, you stink more that day.
Of course.
Man, I got my feelings hurt. No, well, they weren't hurt that bad, but I got mad at myself. I think my feelings were hurt because I was most mad at myself. Because I was wearing Dr. Squatch deodorant. Mm-hmm. This is when I visited.
I hear bad things about that.
Their deodorant.
I hear bad things about their soap and deodorant.
Yeah, I like their body soap.
Mm-hmm.
For shampoo, I use Modern Mammals.
Whoa.
I love that.
That sounds fancy.
It's good stuff. Pete Holmes talked a lot about it.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. But for when I visited Austin last February, I was going through a period of using natural deodorant, and then my friend said I was stinky.
Yeah, that shit's always
It hurt
stinky.
my feelings.
Yeah, it's bad. I've had the same thing. I use natural body soap, and they're like, why do you smell like a pantry?
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I don't want to smell
Well,
like
with the deodorant, I think you have to put on so much of it, and it wears off really
I
quick.
don't want to smell like that. It doesn't smell good either, though,
No. You know why Degree works so well?
because it's like chemicals.
Yeah,
Chemicals are yummy smelling.
Yeah, it's going to have the RFK Jr. skull and crossbones on
That's
it.
fine.
But I don't care. The aluminum blocks out the stink.
Yeah, it does.
I guess that's the thing. I wonder how they figured out aluminum dioxide was anti-stink.
Probably while recording Wizard of Oz. They're like, Tin Man smells great.
Tin Man smells delicious.
Smells amazing.
God, I have to pee so bad.
Go pee, man.
Okay, we'll wrap it up
Here's some
there.
of those liquids.
We'll wrap it up there.
Yeah, sure. You can wrap it up there.
Satisfied?
I'm pretty satisfied. This has been a good time.
Feel good?
Is there going to be fun shit behind us?
Yeah, what do you want me to put up there?
I don't know. Maybe it's just an entire movie. Just
so I get copyright
a
claimed
full movie. Well, there'll be no audio.
Yeah.
And then put a big thing that says Bandicam over it.
Yeah, and if I play the movie at 1.25 speed, the algorithm can't pick it up.
Flip it too.
Flip
the movie.
Flip
over.
it. That's what I learned.
Fuck up the color. Like make the colors like all fucked up.
Yeah. That's what I learned about on YouTube, if you just speed up, like things that will copyright claim you, if you speed up the song like 1.25 or something, it doesn't catch it.
Yeah.
I did it with I slowed it down. I had
You make it like Nightcore. You make it like a Nightcore version.
yeah.
You know what that is?
No.
Oh, it's when people like speed up songs, put anime pictures to it.
I
It's
do
like,
know what that is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you can slow it down and make it like
Really fucking scary.
I did that with I had Micah Parsons, the defensive end for the Cowboys, was at Black Rabbit, and he heckled me, and then I put a clip of that online, and then at the end I did the like the dun, 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 that like ESPN song, but I slowed it down, and then ESPN did take it down.
That's good.
All right, it's bathroom time.
Bathroom
So Captain Wright, where can people find you?
Guys, watch the Right Caller Show on YouTube, and it may be in other places too. I don't know, but the Right Caller Show on YouTube, you like prank phone calls and good times.
And Instagram, Captain Wright, and TikTok, and
It's all that. It's all the same. You'll find me.
all right. Goodbye. I love you.